Hello, bunch of stuff back in our video. Today, we're going to be doing tpgflash backstory for minigames. Let's go. 4 years ago, tpgflash was a little boy. We didn't know where he lived, but we don't need to ask those questions. Son, I have to leave, son. Why? Shh. Mama, keep it quiet. tpgflash. I have to leave you here. I'm sorry. Why? I can't pay for you. I'll be back though.
No.
No, don't leave! Goodbye, tpgflash.
Come back!
1 year later, Flash was normal to being an orphan. Mom left him a year ago, which isn't that bad. So then, after a year, he thought, it's time for me to leave. He was only 5 when he left the orphanage. Follow me. But he accidentally fell off a cliff. I'm kidding. It was a fake. It was just a small bit. He thought of finding food, so he went to the store. Say, wow.
Oh,
So much food.
very delicious.
He did not know that some food were poisonous. But the food he was eating wasn't poisonous, luckily. I'm pretty sure. So after a while, he decided to go to the first map. And that is clouds. Ding 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 ding! Clouds was one of the best places for him. He loved clouds, and it was probably the place where he slept every night, except from the basement. So he grabbed a glider, and then flew up to the air. He loved going to houses, going to the big house, going around on zip lines. He always, though, went to one house specifically, the mega house. Always for food, and always just for fun. He did get injuries, attacks, damages from clouds, being so used to everything. After a while, decided to leave clouds for the first time in months. So he grabbed the glider and headed down. Soon, he found out something was happening. His mother was in the city for a week, living somewhere. He had the quest to find her. Where are you, bro? Where are you? Hurry up, get to see. Get to see. He was determined to find his mother that left him 2 years ago. That probably doesn't love him anymore. So then after days of searching for her, he went to the only place that he would never think he would be. Arcade. Ding ding ding! He was too scared to go to arcade. What if they're monsters? But arcade? Nobody was there.
Oh, it's pretty
He went crying. He said crying. No. See you tomorrow.
It's not working. Gotta go back to city.
He then heads to somewhere he would never ever want to go. Basement. He was greeted in the name tpgflash. No matter what, he found his mother on the couch. Wakes up. tpgflash?
What are you doing here?
I'm your mother, remember?
I know that. What are you doing here?
I went to beach for a few days. Somebody tried to kill me. I moved here
More
to
like
basement.
a few years? More like a few years?
Get slapped by mother. You better respect your mother. I'm gonna give you this belt.
Or will you? And I'm gonna give you this fist.
Punch his mother. Kills mother.
You will not leave me again.
Glass.
I have this. I've been saving this for
You know that's a fake gun, right?
Or is it?
That's a fake gun too, bro. Oh, there comes in the middle of the world. Remember?
That's where I found this.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not your mother. Your mother never existed. I was an AI robot designed to keep you protected forever. And now,
No!
damn! Throws a giant punch at robot. Robot gets destroyed. My mother was real, but for the last days he was here. It wasn't actually her. So he decided to let and look for more people. The only people he saw were different people. My controller just died. Then, of looking, tpgflash and went to the scariest map ever. And that was caves. After weeks of waiting, he decided to go to caves. After a few months of waiting and looking in caves, he decided to live there until one day he decided to stay in caves permanently. Which that just didn't last very long. There's not much food in caves.
This place is beautiful. I don't know why I was ever scared of it.
He was always scared.
You got water. You got water, food, bro. Like, crazy.
But he never knew that battery acid was poisonous.
What?
He never went near battery acid, thinking he was dangerous. And he was dangerous. Until one day, he was tired of being afraid. He went full beast mode, and his eyes turned to purple. He had enough, and he knew that this wasn't the end. Mãe! Pode trocar o controle do meu controle? Pode trocar o de meu. After weeks of waiting, he decided to finally leave caves once and for all. On the hunt for his mother, he gave up very quickly, knowing that she'd probably gone. 1 year after, 1 year after he lived in caves, something weird happened. He decided that he would go to one of the scariest places ever. Metro. He heard there were strangers there, wearing kids out of candy, and also trying to steal money, trying to steal their life, and of course, trying to attack them. Already even when this happened, so he knew that it's time to destroy Metro. He never did because he was afraid of getting arrested, but he thought he was the best that ever lived. The biggest monkey. My controller died. And then, soon after, a few weeks, it was almost a year. So then after almost 4 months, he decided to leave Metro and never come back. He found
a dangerous weapon.
final scientist, bro.
Nuke. The gorilla nuke. The gornuke. The gornuke.
Of course, the gore nuke. The gore nuke never worked.
I will use this.
The gorilla nuke blew up in his face.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It blew up his face, but not Metro. So then he decided to have enough and then go to one of the weirdest maps ever. Canyons. Nobody have ever gone to the canyons except one person, and that person went missing a long time ago. His name was Bill. And tpgflash found out that Bill was actually his father. He was shocked at this realization. When he went to a deep part of the canyons, down over here, he found something weird. A bag. A book. What could this be? He found out that he had been running, that he had enough humanity and ran up to canyons. Canyons was a scary place for him. He found a way to live, but never found out that the animals there who hunted for him. So he found also a skeleton next to Bill of a crowbar. So then after months here, it was the year 2014. He knew something bad was gonna happen that year. Something really bad did happen. Which brings us to the current events. The minigames infects him. He met tpgDOS, but has not met anybody else in tpg Spy's group. He knows that he'll end the minigames infects him one or another if sacrifices are needed. He will help his friends get over the war and destroy the minigames kids. Probably. We don't actually know yet, because I'm not even out of the story. We just think he's gonna end the story. We just think he's gonna end. Okay, how do I stop recording? My other controller died.
Okay, just, turn off your headphones too. Like, not full. Wait, not full.
That didn't work.